phone up here.
Not getting much turbulence. It's 26 knots from the left, pretty much. So the track vector is getting pushed over.
Yep. Well, and this is again for demo stuff. I like this because this is the perfect.
Yeah.
Point the airplane at Mount Olympus.
Yeah, and you actually, if you point there, you're going to be, and then, your ground track is going to be to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then watch how dramatic that the wind correction angle they have to be, how significant.
Kind of, you feel you're getting pushed to the right of it. Yeah.
It's apparent already. I think too, those winds weren't really starting until about 6,000 feet, so that significant wind aloft that's coming from that pressure system really isn't generating till it's towards the upper elevations of this.
Yeah.
Imagine if the surface winds out through here were there at that velocity. Yeah. What do you think the ride would be like here?
A lot worse, yeah.
Be really worse.
Yeah. All kinds of turbulence, yeah.
Well, and even just coming up from the
valleys, yeah.
From the Chehalis River flats, up like the Wainuche.
Yeah.
This just a short area. That lower terrain is just going to exacerbate that turbulence as it gets up in the higher terrain. We would be getting pounded. This is my favorite ridgeline right here.
This one, yeah.
The Sawtooth.
Yeah. Get a quick picture. Could you do the controls? Got the controls?
I got the airplane.
The controls. That's gorgeous. Whew.
Mess with your range ring on your.
Go for it, yeah.
MFD.
How far we can fly with full fuel, yeah. Bingo fuel. 100 miles. It's an interesting Grand Canyon up here. It's a nice effect with the sun in the background. About another 30 seconds to get the right angle. I'm tiring you out, right? You're okay?
I'll try and hang with you.
All right. Got the controls?
Yeah, the airplane. So there's the Elwha Valley.
Yeah, to the right there, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one where they took the dams out to restore the fisheries. It's interesting too. I don't know what the forecast was, Port Angeles, but you could see there's fog down in there.
Yeah, the valley fog, yeah. Over the lake, what is that called? Lake Crescent up there, maybe.
Well, Crescent is out there to the left of the. Crescent is more.
I think that
the
might
right
be
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. That's just the mouth of the Elwha.
Yeah, I was looking at the fog over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was looking straight out there by downtown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Look at that. A little bit of a fog layer there.
See some hornets out here.
Oh wow, it is gorgeous.
Flying around. Yeah, it is pretty. Oh, place to land down there though.
Logging roads. The river valley.
So you're at 10,500 feet. How far could you glide right now?
Like rangering right now, I could get down to almost Olympic.
Well, that's cheating. What rule do you teach your students?
1.5 to 1.
Yeah, so 15,000 feet, 15 miles. Well, that's...
Hold on just a second, I think. 2994, 0 Papa Lima. So it's about 1 point, so if we're at 10,000, that'd be 15 miles to sea level.
Yeah, and that's
assuming sea level, yeah.
Well, that's AGL.
Yeah.
So
it might be more like 10 miles, yeah.
Well, I mean, we'd be shooting for sea level.
The valley, yeah, through the notch there. We probably couldn't get quite through the notch, yeah.
Well, and again,
yeah.
That's no wind, right?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a 28 knot tailwind.
You can see that, yeah.
What is that telling you? That's the rule of thumb.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually saying
15 miles, yeah.
That's pretty pessimistic.
Because that altitude is 2,000. So that's 8,000. 8,000 times 1.5 be 12 miles plus a little bit.
Well, again, it's an AGL, kind of rule of thumb.
Sure. So for 5,000 AGL, that's 7.5 miles with no wind. Then you have to do the wind correction. Just for safety, I'm going to bump it up to 10,500. Get some nice pictures of the glacier up there. I'm amazed how smooth it is up here. Be fortunate, yeah. We're about 2,000 feet off the terrain. A little over 2,000, yeah.
Well, like I said, look at the velocity's now picking up.
Yeah, 31 knots total component, 28 cross. It's amazing the variety of this mountainscape, all the different types of formations. It's a nice ridgeline there. You can do whatever you want with the MFD at your leisure.
Well,
have fun with it.
I was looking at again the two big rivers on that side, the Canal and the Ho. And the MOA boundary is, the Ho's got the rainforest, so the MOA boundary is south of the rainforest.
Oh yeah,
right there. That's the rainforest area.
Roger, climb, maintain, flight level 320, Alaska 119.
Can you get the controls for a second? I got a good opportunity here for
the airplane.
The airplane.
Center Alaska 171, check it on 360.
Alaska 171.
It's nice and high.
Check it on.
Okay, I got the airplane.
The airplane.
1,300.
South Center Alaska 131, 330, 340.
The snowpack is not quite as much as usual right here. Too warm. More heat, there's the cabin heat right here for you if you need it. I got a cloud deck up around 12,000. Oh, it's just the Pacific coast from here. We got heading 225, a track of 235. That's more of a headwind now.
Yeah, good, pretty strong.
She is. See the crevasses in the glacier there. Nice.
Roger, direct New York, Alaska 119.
Well, but just a little bit more heat, maybe another inch here. Press the center silver and then pull out in the ring. There you go. Thanks.
I think I've ever used the cabin heat at this point.
You got thick skin, right? So high metabolism fighter pilot.
No.
What was the cabin temperature you tried to hold on an F-15 or a B-1? Would you try to hold it at 60 or whatever? You had a lot of clothes on, right? Your survival suit and a flight suit and all that.
Yeah, I mean they had cabin heat systems that were
automatic.
Automated,
yeah. But you don't even have to think about it. Yeah.
It's kind of I couldn't tell you what the temperatures were. I mean you could increase the temperature, but I mean they were around.
Oh. Room temperature, probably.
Yeah, I mean, room temperature 60. I don't know, something in the 60s probably.
Yeah.
But they did have environmental controls. But they were all automated. I mean, you didn't have to. You just set it in an auto mode, and really was more a factor in hot climates to keep it cold.
Oh yeah, the air conditioning, yeah.
Like in desert areas.
Don't see a lot of traffic around us.
No.
Everybody else is up here taking pictures. Weekday.
Well, and if these guys are using the MOA for air-to-air, I mean, they could be up above this weather, but
yeah.
Pretty wild. Some cave complexes down there.
Yeah. Nice view out to the east too. Yeah. That's Mount Baker. I'm gonna do a counterclockwise turn around Olympus.
York, Alaska 131.
To the head of the river. There.
CSS Center, good morning. Oceana
Source of the river.
36, approaching source, flight level 370.
Oceana 336, Seattle Center, good morning.
Morning.
Oh, this is gorgeous right here.
Now there's the Ho.
No traffic. Oh yeah, going out. A little bit of bump. These crevasses, blue ice.
It makes you wonder how thick that is right there.
Yeah. How much is it? Yeah, glacier versus snowpack. Yeah.
Well, and just on the western, you know, the ocean side.
Yeah. Got a little, like a cliff face with the glacier there. Huh? How many 100 feet high that is. You do kind of slow turn for me. You got the controls and like do a 10-degree bank around it. Get some nice. And left wing up just a bit. Okay. Perfect right there. Okay, good. And photo. They're over here. Take a short video too.
We'll drive up towards it.
Now do a left bank for the video. Just a turn, about 20-degree bank to the left. Keep that going. Oh, it's perfect right there. Alright, yeah, keep that perfect bank there. For 5 seconds. And perfect, thank you. That was nice. I got it. If you want me to bank less or more, just let me know.
I'll go ahead and just roll out.
19, time to take a 340.
Roger, climb, maintain 340, Alaska 119.
So you check about 10 degrees left.
Alaska 171, contact Vancouver Center 134.
Oh, look at Mount Baker, yeah. Straight ahead, Mount Baker.
34.8 for Vancouver, Alaska 171.
That is beautiful, yeah.
Alaska 119, contact Vancouver Center 134.8.
Roger, 34.8, Alaska 119.
You get one of those prop filters in here.
Yeah, we got. It's amazing how close Mount Baker looks.
I'll bet they got a ton of snow.
They apparently are getting a lot more snow than over here. You know? Some days it was raining, it was snowing at Mount Baker and nowhere else. Some low-lying fog in the valley there.
Yeah, I think the...
Alaska 131, contact Vancouver Center 134.8, good day.
34.8, 30 degrees left.
131, good day.
Want to go left a little bit?
Yeah, about...
I mean, when you want me to level off?
Just go to 270.
0 and level off, okay. 70. That's a nice shot here.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you can really visualize that valley. It's like a ice cream scooper that just went right down through the rocks. Scoop out the sides of the valley. Almost reminds me of Lauterbrunnen in Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Can you get the controls for me a little bit?
Out of the airplane.
10 degrees left, it should be perfect. Okay, wings level. Oh wow, it's going to be good, yeah.
Just send me all this.
We have to exchange video. It's a little too hot. Got some of the cabin. It's not automatic like you're playing there. A fighter. Okay, that's good. Got the airplane. 10,000. Oh, you're right on the money there. 10,000. One more turn, then we'll go to Port Angeles.
Yep, that'd be good.
I love this view coming in from the east. Whew, look at that. It's nice not have the sun in your eyes too. You just have the right amount of cloud cover. Not blinded. It's not your typical mountain peak. It's kind of a spread out mountain peak. Not as dramatic as Mount Rainier.
Yeah,
Its own unique character, I like.
different geology formed it, huh?
Yeah. This, I think, is older, isn't it? It's geologically, I think it's got more wear and tear on it.
Oh, I think, yeah, these are tectonic plates.
Yeah.
Those are volcanoes.
And then about, 5 or 10 miles from Mount Rainier, you got the Tatoosh Range. It's more like this stuff. I'm losing altitude.
On camera.
Oh. You can see some little cirques too, the half circles they call the cirques, whatever. The precipitous face of the...
I just like looking for the frozen lakes.
Yeah. Oh, the alpine frozen lakes. I think we couldn't have planned the cloud deck better. One thing I don't like as an instructor is always flying into the sun with students. It kind of aggravates my eyes, you know, even with the visor and all that. Altitude check.
Forget your national park altitude,
right,
too.
Yeah. 2,000, yeah.
I don't think there's anyone down there that cares right now.
Be on the safe side. .2 degrees pitch up should be enough. Still getting pretty good performance. Leaned out. 1500 each. Myself a little bit of buffer there. 10,200.
You're doing 7 gallons an hour.
Not bad. Ground speed is down to 78. Got a 33 knot headwind component out of 38, 33 right again. That's cheating. I should be able to tell that without looking at my wind velocity stuff. Old school. Right over the valley here.
I forget, where is that on your EFD?
Right here is the wind vectors, and then over here you got the total vector.
Yeah, you have a ground speed readout too, right?
Right there, yeah, ground speed.
Oh, up there, yeah. DS.
And you can also get on the iPad at 79. It's all exactly to the number. Yeah.
I sit too high to read the top line. There we go.
It's incredible. No, it's not hypoxia. Getting euphoria without hypoxia. It's a nice glacier formation here. Can you keep it on this heading just for about 1 minute? Give me a perfect shot of the glacier.
Airplane.
And then about 10 degrees to the right. Wings level. Perfect. All right, thank you. Got the airplane. Let me know if you need any heading or bank.
About 10 degrees of bank to the right.
10 degrees to the right. Okay.
Landing gear out of the picture.
10 degrees to the right.
Okay, that's good.
Back to the left.
So how much do you bring in your AOA indicator with?
I usually use it on the final approach. I try to keep in the blue donut, correlate that with the airspeed. And also I use it to warn students when they're doing stupid, letting their airspeed go from 70 to 50 in the pattern. Say, well, what is this telling you? Why is it telling you, well, too slow, too slow? You're in the pattern. You shouldn't really hear that until you're about to land. When you're about to land, you should hear it. Gives me usually about a 5 knot warning before the stall warning horn. So it's like a pre-stall warning horn for a stall warning, and then for a optimal angle of attack, it gives me the blue donut. So you got both. I like the blue donut and also like the red reminder for the bozo student. Forgets it.
The bozo, yeah.
Especially the ones that think they really know, and yeah.
Well, it's another one of those.
And it's a trim issue, like you say. They don't trim it right. So in the pattern, if you don't trim it right, you're going to tend to get nervous and put yourself in a nose-high attitude. Try to keep altitude when you're trying to lose altitude in the pattern. You're not trying to. We're just over here.
I can see.
I could just loiter here all day.
Yeah, you see downtown. Fort Victoria out there.
Yeah.
Really the push for the AOA indicators now, especially since they simplified, the installation process.
Yeah.
I get it. I said, man, you're really shorting yourself by not getting one.
Yeah.
In fact,
yeah.
I'd almost, and again, just one of those instructor-to-instructor techniques. I always like take a student up, or even practice myself, and hide the airspeed indicator and the altimeter, and just go, try to be able to fly this airplane by feel at some point.
Can you get the controls for me?
I got the airplane.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, I like Dennis recommends that too. That was a good